Sandor or Sandor. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Hello, everybody. My God. Turn off the screen. Hello, hello, everybody. Am I on? I think I'm good. I was running around. I'm like, I have to make it there by 8 o'clock. It is like less than 10 degrees outside. The wind is blowing so hard, I feel like it's going to knock my house over. And I was just doing videos after work, so everything should be good. Howdy, Jay. What is up, the dude? I got all my smoke. I got all my things. Literally, it's like 8 degrees outside, and the wind is beating against my house. Like, I literally thought there was people attacking me, but we're all good. I got drinks. Everything is quite well in the world. I'm going to just run through it real quick right now before it gets too, because it's manageable right now. D, Das Grove, Amelia, Nuck and Futz, clever name I made, the do JB, my moderator. If Lace Up Hockey is here. I saw Lace Up Hockey was in the comments a bunch this week. I think he even emailed me, but I don't know if he's here. If he isn't, I am thinking of you, sir. Vero G, Daniel O'Day, Emily Mary, Colvin. I feel like, oh, clever name I made has another thing. I was going to say, I feel like clever name I made looks different, but yes, clever name I made previously. I knew something was weird. I'm looking at the icon and I'm like, that doesn't look like clever name I made. And it was an addition. There's a pause and a previously. I love it. I think I got everybody in that one little rundown. Oh, Patrick was up top. I think I got everybody else. Daniel O'Day, Amelia, Emily Mary, Surge 2200. I did miss somebody in there. Sorry, buddy. I think that's it, though. If you're jumping in now, say hello. Jay will say hello to you, and we'll crack a beer and start getting crazy. Kate Shorts, what is up? A day, my friend. Ninja Master, what is up? I have my Jester shirt on because I was just reacting to a Percy and Vex video, and I don't have a Percy or Vex shirt, so I figured, why not honor the great Laura Bailey with Jester? I don't even have I have a Molly shirt. That was Talzin. I don't have a Caduceus shirt. Oh, what did we just get? Somebody subscribed to the channel, but I don't think they're in this chat. McGuigan, you missed me, dude. I just saw you. I literally just saw McGuigan in the bottom. Oh, I did see you. I didn't see you over there. There's McGuigan. My bad, McGuigan. I think you might have commented once or twice at the bottom, and I just must have scrolled right on by. But I saw you right before it lit up on the chat. Hello, my friend. What is up, McGuigan? McGuigan, the next video is a Grog and Craven Blade. Craven Edge, right? Craven Edge? I don't know. I keep saying Craven Blade. Craven Edge video dealing with Grog after the Sphinx battle. The dude sent it over to me. I haven't seen it yet. It's like 15 minutes. That's the only one left I have to do. I was going to try to squeeze it out, but I barely got the Vex and Percy one up after I did episode 9. So, after we do the live stream, I might do it, being as it's a shorter live stream. Depends how many likes we get. If we do the 50 likes, we'll jump in episode 50. If not, it'll be a shorter live stream. That's why I'm not really rushing too much. It's like an hour and 20 minutes, I think. Am I wrong about that? I feel like it's like an hour and 20 minutes. Maybe an hour and 30 minutes tops, and we're done. So if we started right now, we'd be done before 9:30. So I'm not in any major rush. But, ViewMasters. Okay, so before we jump in, do you have any other questions about these last few episodes? Let's chat for like 10 minutes about Vox Machina, since we're in the position we're in, as I said before. Am I crazy? I read the dude's comments, so I am aware of the mistakes I made, but am I crazy to have made those mistakes about Pike? With Pike and her great-grandfather, I almost feel like it was intentional that she said 2 greats. The fact that they pointed out specifically 2 greats, I thought they were filling us in that there were going to be other generations of Pike's family. So when I saw the dark-haired girl that looked just like Pike and was talking to Everlight, like, I mean, it seemed like it was Pike, but she had dark hair and she said, "Thank you for saving my grandfather." Now, maybe I read too much into things, but when you specifically tell me 2 greats And then she says grandfather, and gnomes live for a while, right? Don't gnomes live for like a good while? So I'm immediately assuming they're telling me that's not Pike. If they said two greats and this person's saying grandfather, then I thought the show was literally saying, dude, this isn't Pike. Like, I thought that's what it was. But I am now aware it is the locket thing too. I'm looking at the locket and I'm like, am I to assume it's Pike in the locket? Because she looked like she had another color hair. And it could be like generations ago. I started literally thinking, is Grog hundreds of years old? And there's like 3 generations of family before Pike even got to where she is. So I feel like, I feel like I knew what they were trying to do, but I feel like the wording they used was either throwing me off or like, I don't know. If they just said nothing about the greats, I would have probably just been like, all right, we're good. But I started like thinking they're doing that intentionally. Yeah, it's easy to think it's a different person with the black hair, but the campaign explained that earlier than the show is. They have a Percy shirt in the store. That's pretty cool. Guys, what about the jersey? Those of you who watched the Q&A, where did Sam Riegel get that Vox Machina Season 2 jersey? He has like a football-looking quality jersey. But the only thing I don't like is Amazon Prime is on the sleeve. Nothing against Amazon. But I don't want to have Amazon displayed on my sleeve. It almost kind of takes away from it. But it still looked pretty damn cool and I'd probably buy it anyway. Up to 500 years. They'll probably show up. Yo, what's up, my Malamute? What is up, my friend? Pike's family situation is a bit strange. Because then Kaylee, I think it was Kaylee, I right away, did it not look like Kaylee had the same color hair as the girl in Wilhan's? Was it Wilhan, the grandfather? I feel like the girl in the locket had the same color hair as Kaylee. So the fact that there were gnomes all over and they were kind of fitting in, I was thinking like, all right, Scanlan is known by these people. So maybe there's something more going on with that, because right away they were like, Scanlan Short Holt? What is it? Short Holt? Something like that. I don't know. It just seemed like, I was like, oh my God, we have like tons of family members of what's her name? Pike. And it all was the same person, kind of, maybe. Kaylee is not related to Pike. Yeah, other people told me that in the comments. Thank you for letting me know, Kate. I just assumed she was the girl in the locket. And then when Pike completely blew it off, like we didn't even know her and they just ran away, I was like, either Pike is solid on the not giving tells, or there is no connection, and I'm assuming there's no connection. LOL, that's where you were jumping on anything, bud. Yeah, like honestly, at a point, when I like once I make what I feel like is a connection, I'm gonna start like theorizing off that, and if I'm wrong about that, then things are going downhill. But McGuigan, I was gonna say, the video with Grog and Craven Edge, I got a thumbnail. I was like, this is a badass thumbnail. I didn't realize it was a picture of the statue that Sideshow is making that's being released soon, or might have already come out at this point. I have to go back and start ordering my statues and stuff, because I still don't have Vex and Vax. I have to pre-order the other ones. I like fell behind with everything. I'm just a horrible person, and I should just go turn this off and go cry in a corner. Michael, what is up? How are you, sir? I think I got everybody else in the chat. Tealbird, I see Tealbird's up there. Ninja Master, what's up with Ninja? Ninja, you, Pike used to have black hair. I vaguely remember that, honestly, but I can't remember everything from season 1. Did they have that in season 1? Where like it was a flashback to Pike with black hair? Because I feel like I've seen her with black hair prior to that. Not Hupperduke level, but still a good-sized gnome population. Got a pizza and pasta from Domino's. I'm quite hungry, but I ate not too long before I started the stream, and I was thinking we're probably not going to do... It's not going to be like last week. Last week we were like 4 hours. I feel like this one will be like 2.5 solid. Pistols O'Brien, what is up, my friend? The jersey was a gift from Amazon just for the cast. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, if they're selling them in their store, I was like, did Amazon have some sort of like thing where they had to include them in the merchandise, because I'm like, I don't care if you put Critical Role all over it, because the Critical Role thing looks cool and I'm supporting them. But I don't want Amazon Prime all over my clothes. But if it's them and they're collaborated, it's like a little different. Like I have fancy shirts where I've done company collaborations with other people and they put all their logos on it. That's like totally normal. Kind of like NASCAR and stuff like that. They just slap their shit on everything. But I don't know people. Like, I don't know, like, regular people that would want to buy it. I probably still would buy it, honestly, though. Dark Wolf, what is up, my friend? You saw it in the comics when they were asking questions to the cast. Pike had black hair. Oh, okay, that's what it was. I kind of do remember now, like, imagery, not, like, in the animation itself. But, either way, I have this citrus squeeze. Truly, I think it's a new flavor. I've never had it. 2% real fruit juice. So in this whole 100% of this can is 2% fruit juice. That means it's like that much. Like enough to like lick it. Like I could lick it off the top. That was all the fruit juice. So the Making My Way song by Laura was so awesome. The Making My Way song. Oh my God. I just realized that the Making My Way song is what you guys have been saying the whole time. Isn't that since the beginning when I kept saying making my way downtown and you guys were like, it has some meaning that you don't quite understand yet? Was that the understanding? I didn't think of that till literally just now because of the way I said it. When they sang it in song, I was just like, oh, that's a great little song they got there. The original backstory videos you watched showed a picture with Pike with black hair. Okay, that's what I think I'm thinking of. I must have, like, in my head, I remember seeing something, but I wasn't 100% sure. All the wording just threw me off. I figure, and obviously, I talked to all you guys pretty quickly after we watched the episodes. So if there's any chance that I could be wrong about something or messing things up, I know you guys will correct me. The dude is always sending me corrections and stuff. I do make mistakes, I think. Maybe. I make a lot of mistakes, guys. The dude's got my back. You guys all got my back. The dude just has like a direct line to me. If I see the dude's name, I immediately am like, oh, that might be a good video or something that I should know because I'm probably wrong about a lot of stuff. Hey, y'all. So am I crazy or was anyone else not really all that wild about these past 3 episodes? Feels like the weakest of the season. I would say yes, in the sense that there is a very little action compared to the other episodes. I feel like every episode, except for the battle with, how do you pronounce it? Sandor? I'm sorry, I butcher everyone's names. But the Echo Tree guy, that was a pretty crazy battle. But I still feel like even that was resolved fairly quickly and without much like problem or participation by anybody else. I just feel like there was more story building in the last 3 episodes than there was action-packed sequences. I still enjoyed the 3. I'm sure you did as well. I don't think you're saying you disliked them. They definitely were the least action-packed, which I guess in my opinion is I'm thinking it's like a Game of Thrones kind of thing where the episode before the finale is always the build. Maybe it's reverse. Maybe like because the finale, the final 3 episodes are approaching, maybe most of their budget got thrown into the final 3. So it's like the calm before the storm. The calm before the storm. I'm hoping, I don't know, I'm just guessing, but I'm thinking the next 3 episodes are going to blow our minds. Like I feel like the next 3 are going to be the best of everything. So that's what I'm hoping for, but who knows? But I agree, dude. I thought the same thing. They were very, I mean, don't get me wrong, there was still action and violence, but compared to other episodes, I feel like there was no like crazy bomb drop, like action wise. BL has begun. What is BL? I know that's probably obvious as hell, but I don't know. There's so many things I read about. I'm not quite sure. BL has begun. BL. It's probably so obvious. Gotta fill in the story in some episodes. Yeah, I feel like it was good story building. I wanted to hear a different comic grog line at the end of episode 9. Even that was the first time they caught me off guard. You guys, the ones that watch a lot of my reactions, I feel like you can 90% of the time know when they're going to take the commercial breaks and end the episode. And I got so pulled into episode 9, like wanting, like my thing is, what is Grog's plan? I mean, obviously you guys might have a clue, but I'm like, what is Grog's plan? Grog just walked in to the middle of everything. Like he didn't, he, it's one of those things like he even lost the element of surprise. I feel like that is like key. The element of surprise is like one of your best assets. And being he is so emaciated and weak as far as Grog goes, I can't believe he gave up the element of surprise and is now standing in the middle of like the town square with Kevdak just like there with gauntlets. Like there's got to be some kind of plan. I don't know what it is, but it's got to be. 3 through 6 were all amazing for me. Dr. D could have been more exciting. Dr. D. Who else? I know I don't think he was specifically a doctor, but who else thought Pike's great-great-grandfather looked like Larry David? He looked so much like Larry David. I thought it was definitely a reference. And then Henry Winkler doing the voice was even better because it's like two old timers from back in the day. Like it was I loved it. I thought it was great. I love the character. I love Henry Winkler, the Fonz. Just think, we're going into the last 3 episodes and we haven't even beaten one dragon yet. I said that if McGuigan, I don't know if you watched the most recent episode 9 that I posted like an hour ago. At the end of the episode, I specifically said there are 3 episodes left. Even if we got a dragon battle per episode, we don't have enough. We still have vestiges to get. So I'm under the impression that we aren't finishing the deal with the Chroma Conclave this season. I mean, unless maybe we'll do a bunch of vestiges. Because I know we got the bow. There's the gauntlets. I'm assuming there's more vestiges because no one's saying like, that's it. There's only those. I feel like there's others. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like even if we killed 2 dragons per episode, we'd have to deal with the gauntlets next episode, which is probably going to tie up a good deal of it because of Grog dealing with his people with the herd and everything. So, I mean, it's possible. The only other thing is, does anybody know, is there any extended episodes? Like, is the finale an hour or something like that? Because if that's the case, then they definitely would have enough time to, like, do whatever they want. I'm just under the impression that we're going to have 3 episodes, the same length as every week, like we did, like last year, season 1. The finale was the same length. They were all under 30 minutes. I don't think any episodes were over 30 minutes. Maybe, like, a little, by, like, a couple minutes or something like that. Need at least 2 seasons for this arc. It's going to be 2 or 2.5 seasons, 6 seasons and a movie. There are many, many vestiges, like several dozen. Okay, that's what I thought. Like in my head, I'm like, maybe, I feel like somebody said that once, or maybe it was in the show that there are lots of vestiges. But then I started thinking maybe there's different like tier levels of vestiges. Like we just need the top 5, like 5 of the best vestiges. Then there's 10 below that, and then there's 10 below that. And we need the biggest, baddest vestiges. We each need our vestige, something like that. I don't know. I'm wondering if the movie deal will come into play. But I'm assuming what you guys are saying. In my mind, there is just no way, unless there's extended episodes, the last 3 that are coming up this week, unless there's extended, there's no way they'll be able to finish it the way I'd want them to. I feel like they'd be rushing through it. Grog isn't trying to find a source of his strength. He thinks it is to stand up and fight to protect them alone and to the death if needed. I feel like that's what he was saying in his speech, but to what point is that just a waste? Like if his plan is really, I just want to show Kevdak that I'm not scared of him and I'll stand up to him. Didn't he already kind of do that several times? One of which he got pummeled almost to death and then Pike's great-grandfather came and saved him. I feel like he's already tried that. And Kevdak is like, or Kevdak? I feel like he's just going to be like, oh, there's Grog again. Let's beat the shit out of him in front of the square and everyone can watch. I don't know. I don't know what is, I feel like, I don't know, but we're going to find out next week, I guess. Grog one-shot, Calamity, Santa for Christmas special. Radiators, everybody. I don't know if I saw the dude. Is the dude pizzaing? Dude is pizzaing. I really don't like the grog skinny thing, and I would want the others with grog in Westrun. Yes, I agree. By the way, if you didn't see comments on episode 9, Pike is the one who healed grog and was on the locket. See, I feel like who just said morphing? Morphing, we did talk about that probably right before you jumped in, but I still go on the fact that they were using greats and grandpas and pop-pops and grandfathers. They were making me think the wording was intentionally to have other family members. Like, all right, we're going to say pop-pop because that's this guy, and you're going to say grandpop because that's Pike's mother, and they're all Pike. They all, if they didn't use the terminology they used, I would have just naturally assumed they were all Pike. So their wording made me think too much. But we're radiatoring. Everybody, join me. Puff puff. Yeah, I see puff puff. Sizz. And then we're gonna start. So everybody, did somebody give me the timestamp? Is that it up there? No, it's not. Timestamp. I have the video up, but I feel like I could shave a few seconds off. It's Matt Mercer over here. I have it at 2:11:35, but I feel like I could probably shave a little off of that. Somebody let me know if that is a thing. I mean, it's probably not much, if any. I'm going to bring this up like this. Yeah, see, I got Matt Mercer here. That's where I got him. Before we jump back in, the winner tonight, we're doing the thing. So, yeah, somebody let me know that. And then we'll get that synced up. Guys, you know the deal. If we hit 50 likes, last week we hit almost 70. If we hit 50 likes, I'll jump in episode 50. Last week we jumped in episode 49, which made the part 1 and part 2 reactions way more manageable. Because had we not jumped in, part 1 and part 2 would have been like 30, 40 minutes a piece. Because there was a large amount in the beginning. So 2:11:46. All right, everyone's saying 2:11:46. You are all splendid, glorious people. I'm going to go right to it right now. 2:11:46. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're there. We're there. We're synced up. Maybe I'll let it go a half a second more just because I feel like I hit it too quick. Pop, pop. Meow and Nana. Robbie is amazing. Oh, yeah, and Jay, you just met Robbie. He's the absolute best. Really, really great D&D player. Robbie, which one was Robbie? In the Q&A? I did so many videos. I can't remember. Robbie is such a common name. And my sister's boyfriend's Robbie. And I'm doing a job right now for a Robert. And I know 500 Rob Bobs and Robert Robbies. I liked Robbie in what I watched of EXU, but didn't like him in Calamity. C3, I mean. I'm trying to think of which guy that was. Because I watched a bunch of Q&As. I met a bunch of new people. I saw a bunch of voice actors. But Radiators while I wait on that. Yes, in the Q&A. Personally, loved the Matt/Amy dynamic at the table, but Robbie is solid. Q&A. Yeah, the new guy in the Q&A. Okay. That's what I assumed it had to be. Radiators. And put the likes up there. All right. So we're almost halfway there with the likes. If everyone in the video liked right now, we'd have 10 more and we'd watch episode 50. But we're going to 3, 2, 1 it. I cracked the seltzer already. I also got one of these. I'm trying this out. This one has more juice, I think. This one has 5% juice. But it's also 3 times the size of this little weenie can. Actually, probably like twice. It's a little more than twice. But I saw Simply Lemonade. I get the Simply juice, and it's like 100% juice. So I thought there'd be a lot more juice in them. I guess 3 times the juice is something, maybe, possibly. But here we go, everybody. Bidet all. Neil, what is up? My good friend Neil in the chat. Neil, how you doing, buddy? We're about to jump in. I don't know if you sync up, Neil. But you could just listen to my insanity, and that's probably more than enough. So here we go. Oh, I didn't do the clock. Let me get the clock as I die. Let me do the clock. All right. But how is everybody else doing right now? I hope everyone's having a glorious week. I'm exhausted. I'm happy that there's a short amount, in the sense that I'm literally just exhausted. Thursdays are crazy now because I try to do what I normally did on a Thursday, and then I do like 6 or 7 hours of editing and watching Vox Machina, which is a lot of fun, but it's just exhausting. Sometimes you get exhausted from things you enjoy. I mean, that's typical, like sports and shit. So, after we're done with this, I's going to sleep. But for now, we're going to see how much we do. We got this. All right, we got the clock. I'm going to lower this down. Let me make sure we got, like right there is probably good. We'll lower the black screen. Boop, 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 boop. I think we're good. Don't worry, the red line will drop the subtitles, so it won't be blocking when we start. Neil said, still not home. You feeling better, though, my dude? But just wanted to greet everyone before a medical professional did some things to me. Very by-the-book things. Very by-the-book things. Very exhausted after this week. Also dropped a floor jack on my foot. Not great. I have done similar things, McGuigan. I've broken my toes like countless times. Half the time I like literally put a popsicle stick and crack them back together and just like tape them up. I don't have time for doctors, but my toes are probably all destroyed. So cold right now, LOL. It is by me. How cold is it? I just want to, before we do the 3, 2, 1, how cold is it by all you guys? Right now by me, the temperature outside is 11 degrees right now. It's 11 degrees. And it's not even like full-blown nighttime yet. Like, it's dark, but it's not like the dead of night. I feel like it's going to get, I think they said single digits. I swore I saw single digits before. But it's saying 11 degrees right now. I'm just curious what it is by everybody else. -3, and not, like, do it like regular, not the wind chill. Because with the wind chill, I'm below 0. But without the wind chill, just temperature-wise, it's 11 degrees. My phone says 10, 23, 2 degrees for Patrick. Amelia is -3. Surge 2200, 5 degrees. Das Grove is 39. So you're better than most. 44. All right, we got a 44, we got a 4, we got a -27 with the wind chill. Okay, with the wind chill. I was gonna say, where are you? But I know that it gets like that. So you're normally probably negative something, single digits. 13 degrees, 9 degrees. Be right back. Radiator refill time. You take your time, D. We're going to start. Everybody who's jumping in, we just hit over 40 people. We're going to start in 3 seconds. Sync up. The clock is right. It's 2:11:46. Like the video. If we get 50 or more, we're watching episode 50, at least 30 minutes of it. So, last week we did the same thing. On the episode 48 live stream, we hit 50 likes. We watched part of 49. We almost hit 70 likes at a point. 71 in SoCal, 76, 37 degrees, and dropping. One of the few benefits of the South. Yeah, one of my friends, you guys know Michelle. She lives out in LA, and she's like walking around Hollywood right now, and it's like 70 degrees. I'm like, oh, it's still sun. The sun's still out because it's 3-hour time difference. So it's like 5 o'clock over there. And she's just walking around in LA with, in her shorts. Oh, fuck y'all. In the 70s. Yeah, that's where Michelle is right now. Miss you all. Love you all. Be well. Neil, if you have the time or you're not, like, getting worked on, then jump in later. We'll be here. We'll be here, my friend, for at least 2 hours. At least the next 2 hours. I'll be here. You'll know where to find me. Unless this is all a recording. This could all just be a recording, and this isn't live, and I'm just really good at guessing what everyone's going to say. Let's just get our 3 fingers up. All right, guys, we're going to jump in. So everyone, I hope D is back. If D is back, I'll wait for D because I said D, take your time. We're going to have a swig of my seltzer. Do, 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 do. As soon as D says they're good to go, I appreciate the kiss, Neil. I will reciprocate when I see you next. J is from Planet 419. What show did I just watch? Oh my God, I've been watching, not to sidetrack, but I'm waiting. I want to make sure D is here. I don't want to start. Well, you can time sync it. That's right. Oh, by the way, Jay, I may not be here next live stream. Maybe I'll be taking my vacation in Arizona, so I might be busy next Friday since I'll be earlier. It'll be earlier in the day for me. Gotcha. I'll make sure I take care of it, my friend. All a very elaborate recording got us good. I try my best to have very elaborate recordings. D is good. Go, 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 go. Nobody ever goes to Planet 419. What is Planet 419? Is that Marvel? Is that like, I don't know what Planet 419 is. The reason I said it, I watched Eureka is in the show. She had to pick a password, and I never really pay attention to that kind of stuff. For whatever reason, I was like watching her do it, and she did 8675309. And I was like, oh my God. And they never mentioned it. Like, never mentioned. They never bring it up. It has nothing to do with the episode or referencing anything. No one's named Jenny. So it was just like totally random. They just threw in 8675309 for no reason, never acknowledged it, nothing. And I was like, I would have never seen that or known it had I not just watched her type her password in. Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Oh, I've never seen Dragon Ball Z. One of the many great things that people tell me about I've never watched. I got to do it one day on the channel. It's like inevitable. That and One Piece. I feel like that and One Piece at some point I'm going to have to do on the channel just because it's so popular and I've never seen them. But anyway, here we go, guys. 3 fingers up. Jenny, who can I turn to? 3, 2, 1, go. We're in. We are in. I just want to make sure everything's... What is happening with my life? We should have talked about this during the break. Why is this thing not doing what it normally does? Yeah, I mean, there we go. All right, we got so many 2s down there. So I'm very curious to see what this crevice is. There is like some sort... Is there anything I'm missing or not understanding about that, guys? There is like a pocket, right? They're saying somewhere deeper in is a pocket. Hot take. That is a hot take. Anime is a hustle with copyrights. I do have my problems. Bren. I can't believe I'm feeling bad over here for Caleb getting lied to, and he's got a different name too. I get where Knott's going. Honestly, I get where Knott's going. We don't really know exactly what we're dealing with or what happened. Like, what if it's a misunderstanding, or what if they're taking him for a reason, even though they burned his house down? I'm opening this one because it looks like it tastes delicious. I want something more strong tasting. The Trulies are pretty mild. So I'm going to mix these babies. Oh, somebody else is opening. Oh, it's Laura. See? I told you, me and Laura think alike. Look, we're both drinking sodas. Ooh, that is very tasty. I want more of that. If you guys didn't notice, I'm also wearing my heated vest because of the drop in temperature. I don't want to die in my chair. CAD senses a pocket, but not how big. So we don't know the size. That's what I was under the impression. I said it in the end of my video, but I feel like there might be a pocket where they're keeping him hostage. I don't know. This is all very confusing. Oh yeah, Demi Lovato was the doctor. What was her name? Demi Lyric? Something like that? Demi Lyric, I feel like. I want to poke the tunnel. I want to poke the bear, poke the whole thing in general. I want to know more about what's going on with this Caduceus sensed thing. I mean, that would be really weird. Why not just hightail it back out of enemy? That's the only reason. Dude, you are 100% right. That is, I want it so badly to be him in there, like in a pocket, but it makes no sense. Like, I'm thinking, do they have to keep him close for some reason to here? I don't know. They blew up his shop. It's not like he needs his shit. The X-Files, and he's got the chair on the flask. I forgot about that. Is the chair really... I still am so unknowing of the chair. I feel like it is literally nothing, but I question it, like the X-Files. I also got to get... Oh, somebody said there's a cool Percy shirt in the shop. I'm going on the shop tonight to get the slippers. I'm going to buy a couple shirts. I got to get a Caduceus shirt. Caduceus is fast becoming one of my favorites, so I need a Caduceus shirt. I have one of everybody on this team except Caduceus. Bren. What was his full name? Bren? I'm trying to remember Bren's, Caleb's full name. The chair is eternally sus. I love it. Cheers, everybody. Thank you all for joining me. Like the thing. We're almost there. I just looked. We're about 15 likes away. Look at Matt's face. Look at everyone giggling. I have to move the thing because I want to see Caduceus' face. Like, I'm going to go like that. We get to shave a little off. Yeah, I assumed it was his family. Bren Aldrich. That's what it was. I was like Aldrich von Liechtenstein. Aldrich Ermendrude. Ermendrude? That's a rough one. I think it's Ermendrude. Drude. Aldrich. What is up? Lisa Pocky, what is up, my friend? The Wild Mother. Have we yet seen Caduceus angry? I feel like no, but I want to almost, I kind of want to see Caduceus get really angry just because I don't think it's possible. I feel like I feel like it's like he has such control over his emotions. I want to see what happens when he don't. ViewMasters, check my last comment. The chair is an inside joke in the community about overthinking and overanalyzing things. That literally mean nothing that at all. The chair is just a chair. The dude, you know that is my kryptonite. That is why I'm literally talking about it right now. Anything that could like bring on theorizing and stuff, my God, that is the chair was created for overthinkers like me. Like, and the funny thing is, you telling me that, you could literally tell me right now that is 100% what it is, and it's pretty much nothing. That makes it almost worse. Like, now I think there's more to it. Like, you're tricking me because you don't want me to know the full tale until I need to. Like, you're doing me a favor. You're being my friend because I'm not supposed to understand the chair yet. That's what I think this is. It's like Primer, the movie Primer. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it yet. I'm not there, so I can't understand the chair. Yes. Yes, they are. I am taking a note. I write myself notes now because I have the worst memory ever. I'm really sorry for everyone, too. Oh. Oh, Jester. So sad. Don't worry. This is stuff I got to do for Critical Role after this. Angry cat episode? Yeah, I want an angry cat episode. I know it doesn't help even a little bit. Yeah, I know. It's just like you could be like my most trusted person ever, and I'd be like, you're lying to me because you don't want me to know about the chair. That's what this is. You want to know about the chair. I'm not allowed to know about the chair. Well, no, it's more than that. There's something there. There's something there. I don't care. There's something there. I think that's a great plan. I love it. Retire to Nicodranus. That would be. I mean, I love the way we're talking. We have Orly out there sailing our boat, making us money, probably killing people, robbing ships. I mean, they were legitimately pirates, right? So Orly is probably robbing and pillaging. Well, I don't know if he's pillaging, but he's pirating. I love it. I love where we're going. Jay is reacting to us reacting to him reacting. This is getting dangerously meta. It always will. Danger is my middle name. It's actually Dick. My middle name is Dick Richard, after my grandfather. The coolest goblin I've ever known. That's not actually, well, is a goblin, but wasn't a goblin. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Would you want, or yeah, that's a good question. Because not, I don't know. Or Vot. Do you want us to call you Veth, Not, or Vot? That's actually a good question because I'm thinking like Not's who she is now. But but she doesn't like who she is. Yeah, just be not in Caleb till you're not in Caleb, till you're not in Caleb anymore. Like when you're ready. Like right now, there are people they don't want to be, or people they don't like who they are, kind of thing. Like not the way they are, the person. Like they just she doesn't like the way she looks. He doesn't like his past. They gotta like conquer their demons before they could. And Ford is like, all right, I'm out of here. I'm going to sleep. Take care. Have a good one. I'm just watching the short edits by Nico and Raygun and forget which is the one where Cad tells them sorry for raising his voice when it was high when it wasn't high at all. That's I would like to know that. Where Cad thinks he's getting loud and he's not even near. If you guys ever want to see me get crazy, watch my football streams. I think the craziest, angriest you'll ever see me is in live football streams. When refs get the wrong calls, I will like look like I'm going to murder 20 people. But I mean, besides that, I'm not really going to hurt anybody. I just get angry at refs. Beyond that, I'm a pretty calm guy. Cheratoa. You're a chair. Cheratoa. So your name is J. Richard? I've nailed it. J. Richard. Yes, J. Richard Masters. That's my name. ViewMasters. That's where the Masters came from. J. Richard Masters. Jason. It's Jason. Jason. But the only one that calls me that is ex-girlfriends and my mom. Sometimes my sister. Mostly, I don't think any man has ever called me Jason. All females that are very important in my life call me Jason. And it's usually when I'm bad or they're questioning me. Like I'll hear it like this. No one ever calls me, like they don't go like, Jason, would you like to get some lunch? They'll be like, Jason, like that. That's what it is. It's never, hey, Jason, would you like to go see a movie? No, that never happens. It's always aggressive because I did something wrong or they think I did. I think we're doing a radiator hit, guys. Who wants one? It's been a bit. Our viewers matches our likes right now. We have 33 viewers and 33 likes. I feel like we have enough time to hit 50, and I kind of have the time and want to jump in. So I want it to happen. No. You're not going to trick me. Your last name is ViewMasters Reactions. Oh, I literally, that's what I thought you were doing, but I was like, maybe I'm overthinking it like the chair. That's literally what I thought you were doing. My name is J. Richard ViewMasters Reactions. That is my full name. Like Percival Derulo. He has like 50 names. I don't even know them all. Who knows them all? Who literally knew them all and didn't have to look it up? Like, because some of you can look it up, but I'm assuming a good number of you probably know Percival blah 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 Derulo the Third of Whitestone, and I wear Birkenstocks, and the Baroness of Lady Vex. Cordradas. I'm whispering like he's you. I don't want you guys to not hear Matt, and I forgot you can't hear Matt. Cordradas. That's all I have. Yes. All right. They're searching. We understand. We understand what Gordranus is. With the cricks. Percival Friedrichstein von Musel Kowalski Darula III. What is the Friedrichstein? What is it? Is it Mosel? That's the only word I don't remember the pronunciation. Mosel? Is that Mosel? Kowalski. Kowalski is great. I love that Kowalski's in there. That's like so Polish sounding. So I have like a lot of Polish friends, and that sounds very Polish. Kowalski. Matt's like, yeah, I know you read that book, but what did you roll, sir? What did you roll, sir? Percy, Freddie, Mucilex, Wachowski, Derul the Third. Morphing, did you just do that, or is that like from something? I love it. Percy, Freddie, Mucilex, Wachowski, Derol the Third. Pistols wrote it correctly. Oh, where's Pistol? Where is it? Oh, Pistols wrote it. Oh, muscle. Oh, like a muscle. Like you eat? Like a muscle you eat? Oh my god. Or is it Musel? Now I'm not so sure. It's got to be muscle. I don't know if I don't know, guys. Sometimes I'm insane, and you have to tell me things 50 times. I apologize. Thank you, sir. Deluxe. It doesn't it the Luxor. She's thinking of Luxor Casino in Vegas. I think it's the Luxor, right? It's the one with the Sphinx. It's the only. It's like one of the only casinos in Vegas I never went in. I think it's the Luxor. When I go to I went to Vegas a few times, and I made it a point to go in every one, and for some reason I remember not going in that one. They might have been doing construction both times I went, and I just avoided it. We're getting some deep lore. We got Musil. I love it. I love when we tap, like now knowing about the calamity, I love when we go back. Like this is when they first learned of it. That's what's cool. This is when they first learned of it. So I'm kind of going back in time. I know more than they do right now. Right? Am I right about that? I feel like I'm correct. I think I know more about the calamity than they do right now when they're there. Huh. That's interesting. So the Kryn. So the Kryn dynasty. So this goes deep. Like there is something way deeper going on, obviously. Hence why we're going into the lore. Percival Frederickstein von Musel Kowalski Derulo III. There we go, from the wiki. Did I say it right, guys? I think I said it right. Percival Frederickstein von Musel Kowalski Derulo III. Gordranus, wonder where that went. My God, Gordranus. Jay, pay attention. Okay. Laylis. Doesn't the name Laylis sound like another name that we heard from the Calamity? Laylis. I don't think it is the same name, but it sounds familiar. Like, it sounds similar. Laylis Corinne. I'm so curious now because now things are like literally tapping into like old lore. They know a few specific battles that haven't come up yet. Mind you. I have killed my citrus squeeze. I'm opening... Oh, this is just grapefruit. I thought it was something fancier than that. We got a grapefruit. We still have a large amount of the Simply Lemonade strawberry, but I want to mix a couple. I like to mix flavors and see what happens. Maybe I'll explode. If it happens, someone call a doctor. I remember a bolo, but that's a story for another day. Bolo? I remember, isn't a bolo one of those ties the cowboys wear? A bolo tie? I agree. Gordranus over Rexentrum. Every time. We have a cart. I love Caduceus. Like, I'm not even kidding one bit. Caduceus is taking everything like literal. Caduceus is thinking... I can't see the map. Matt's showing us the map, but I don't know what it is. Is he moving it so I can see? I want to see... Oh, he's not going to show us. I'm curious how close... Well, you guys would know. Oh, wait, here we go. We actually can see. All right, we're going to see over here. I don't know where we... I'm trying to see where we are. All right, right there. That's where the focus of the conflict is. So where is... I'm trying to see where Gordranus... Where's Gordranus? East, he said? East? I'm trying to see where... If it's over... There's Rexentrum. So Rexentrum is really far away. Where... It's got to... Oh, it's probably under my freaking thing. I don't see it. Where I see the Duan. Oh, that's right, because he's saying it's off. All right. Either way, it's not on the map. That's what I figured. The dude, JB. I apologize. I literally was like, I guess he's saying what you just said. I love it. We got. I like the map. Very cool map. Rexentrum is all the way up top. Hupperduke. I'm trying to see where, and we're over. Okay. I'm just trying to see all the map stuff. The Dwendalian Menagerie Coast. It looks so nice. It just looks like so... I love, like, that old look of the maps. It looks like it's hand-drawn, like, very, like, artistic looking. I love that kind of stuff. Describing our husband. Yeah, that would work perfect. Beautiful. Caleb's like, make yourself look like him. Boom. There we go. So we could see identically what Yeza looks like. Not a great chin. That's actually clever. So we could get an exact replica. So we know exactly what Yeza looks like. Not a looker. My husband is not a looker. He kind of sucks. He is wonderful. Yes, because we assume he's alive. Don't give us bad juju, Mr. Travis or Ford. Don't you guys like what do you guys think about this? I feel like Ford has always been very aggressive, let's say, towards Knot, more so than others. And I get it because Knot was a goblin. Now knowing Knot's backstory and everything, don't you feel like Ford should kind of ease off the aggressiveness? I feel like Ford is very aggressive to specifically Knot. And I feel like that's just Ford. But I feel like he should feel bad a little bit because of everything we just found out. Yeah, yeah, for sure. We need a plan. That's kind of just Sam and Travis. Oh, is that just them being if that's just them being funny between each other? I thought there was like something like Ford had against goblins. Like but not being all mischievous and stuff was adding to it. If it's just them jabbing each other, then that's different. I'm like thinking, you know what I'm doing? I'm reading into it more. Like the chair. I'm studying their behavior and I'm like, there's something there. Maybe they're just crazy. Like if I have a good friend and I'm constantly jabbing him. I think we're done with the map, so I'm gonna go see Caduceus' face again. All right, we're gonna go talk to Edith. We're gonna talk to Edith and ask if she wants to leave. I think she better. I don't think she has a choice. My headcanon is that Ford considers not one of his best friends, and he wouldn't jab like that otherwise. Okay. I'll stop reading into it. Because I thought maybe like Ford had some bad shit going on with goblins or something in the past. No response. But then a faint hello. Oh. Oh my god, we're getting something. I didn't expect much. Oh, look at Sam's face. Look at Sam's face. All right. All right, so that's good news, obviously. He's alive. I honestly was like 50-50 on whether he was alive and even worse on whether or not he'd respond to that. Good, that means I didn't lie to my son. That's great. I'm like honestly, that's a huge relief. Like that was and he was even able to he said it was dark. He said it was dark. Is he in the freaking crevice? I mean, it could be anywhere, but he said it was dark. We should have said, we should write him back and go, are you in a hole underground? I don't know. It is easy to forget that it is a bunch of friends playing a game more than it is formal storytelling. So many layers of human interactions. Correct, correct, correct. I agree. Yeah, yeah. Kids really like me. Ford, don't you think Jester is amazing? I like part like I love that they have that interaction between each other. But I wonder if they're just gonna leave it like that and just playfully flirt like they're continuing, or if at some point they're going to take it to another level. Because Nat's always in the mix, joking around, but like it could just stay there forever. It could just be like an inside joke kind of thing. I don't know. It could go somewhere, maybe. Jeff's friend. Go find old Edith. We're gonna go get some Edith, C Sam, and Travis. It is easy, blah 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 blah. Not calls Ford weak, and Ford messes with Not. They have a back and forth. Once you're in the know, it's funnier. Okay, I think it comes up in Talks Machina. Okay, so stop paying attention. I should stop paying attention to something that's not there with them. Lucas. Luke? I don't know if he ever said Lucas. Wow. Honestly, I don't think that's a massive mistake. Lucas and Luke, I mean, they are different names, but I feel like you could be both. Old Edith seems to be very agreeable. Old Edith is totally on board with just heading home. Or heading home, heading to a new home. Oh, isn't that nice? Old Edith. Yes, old Edith, solid. Gotta love her. Matt is pretty great. Is old Edith like okay to get there? Old Edith might get lost, or I mean, I she should just pay somebody to take them there if that's not what. Bryce will be looking for her. Bryce got it. That worked out beautifully. That worked out beautifully. Old Edith. I mean, I don't know why old Edith would have any pushback, but old Edith was just like, I mean, it's like if someone was sending you hundreds of gold and supporting you, and then somebody came and was like, yo, that person wants you to go over here and they're going to give you more money to do so. I mean, it doesn't sound outlandish. And we did just see she was around, not turned into her, to Veth. So it's not like that far fetched. What's hilarious is that the fourth orgy joke they've made between the three campaigns, as a Kate whose name isn't short for anything, that Luke Lucas mix up is so real. As a Kate whose name, I get you. So Kate is just Kate. I get you. Honestly, a lot of people just assume my name is Jay, and when I say I'm Jason, they're like, "Oh," and I just assume. Well, obviously Jay's short for Jason, but then I've met a million other Jays who are Justin's, Josh's, like all Jeremy's. Like it's just anybody with a J name could be a J. Jeff could be a J. It's like I just growing up, Jason thought everybody named Jason is Jay. It's just a thing, but it's not. A lot of my family still sends me birthday cards and stuff, not my immediate family, and spells it Jayson. And I've told them 500 times and they still do it. What are you asking? I go by Jay all the time. See, it's just J names. I have a lot of friends with J names. I bet you, I mean, not that it matters, but I think like 50% of my friends have J's. Even girls, Jesse, Jenny, like so many dude names. I like so many J's in my life. Under the table. That's what I would say. Jeff is my nickname. I guess my full name is Jeffrey. Yeah, see, Jason is my full name. Very short. The funny thing is, the short version of Jason, most people have longer names than just Jason, and I have to shorten that to J. So it's even shorter. I don't even know how it began. My sister has three kids whose names all start with J. My best friend has three brothers, and they're all J names. And then they have a sister, and it's Lauren. I don't know where that came from. It had to be after a relative or something like that. But they're all J's. All the boys are all J's. And then there's Lauren. Old farmer types. Guys, if you're jumping in, if we get to 50 likes, we're jumping into episode 50. You could sync up with the clock. I just saw a bunch of people jumped in all at once. You could sync up, watch the episode with us. We got about probably like an hour left, maybe less. I don't know. Bo. Jordan and Jay. Look at this. It's Jordan and Jay. How weird is this? We're literally talking about J names. That's really weird and creepy. And we had Jeff before. Jordan, Jay, and Jeff. My immediate family is three J's and three M's. The ongoing joke with me is like 9 out of 10 girls I've dated have M names. Girls, though, specifically girls, and ex girlfriends, not friends of mine, just ex girlfriends. I've had probably 12 girlfriends named with M's. I'm also 41, so I'm not a giant whore. I just am an old man. Total. I have to head off. It's my husband's birthday. Enjoy the rest. Callisto Warrior Queen, I didn't even know you were here. Callisto, watch as I chug this entire drink for. No, I'm not going to do the whole thing, but Callisto, it was nice to see you. I'm sorry I didn't see you earlier. What do we got? Names: Jordan and DJ. Jordan and DJ. I love it. I can't believe we were literally having a talk about names. Is anybody else freaked out by that? We're having a talk about names, specifically J names, and then everybody comes in and they talk about J names. Well, like, what the hell just happened? Did something bring that up, or am I crazy? We were talking about Luke. That's how it happened. It was Luke and Lucas. Kate said about the thing. How did that all come to that? And then this happens in the show. That's so bizarre to me. I'm like, I think I should go play the lottery. I think we're all going to be winners tonight. I have to head. Oh, I read that already. Callisto, tell your husband happy birthday. Callisto, if you're still there, how old is your husband, if you don't mind me asking? I don't think he'd mind. I asked him earlier today, and he said, Jay, you're welcome to ask. It's kind of hard to shorten Amy. Amy France! I didn't see your name before I even read your comment. Amy France. Cheers to the great and wonderful Amy France. Guys, slap a like on. We are 10 likes away, or 12 likes away from 50, and we'll do another episode. Game of names, Jay. Game of names. I was just talking names, but the dude, you are correct. I was just like talking about names. I totally forgot that was the name of the episode. The J from Jay and Silent Bob is just Jay in the movies, but in real life it's James. Is it? I thought he was Jason Mewes. I think Jay from Silent Bob is Jason Mewes, like me. I'm pretty sure. Unless maybe his birth name is James. I don't know. I'm also going to pack a new one, guys. We are going to smoke and then have a party. It's a 1. That's a 1. Cheers, PBR tonight. A classic PBR. I kid you not. For like 5 years, the bar I went to, that is now closed, so I can't go there. PBR on tap. And the dude was like, if you drink PBR, I won't charge you. And I was like, PBR it is. I would get rum and cokes, but I would have a PBR every 2 or 3. And he was like, I won't charge you because it's a keg and I could hide it. So I was good with that. So I'm quite a fan, or not a fan maybe, but I don't see nothing wrong with PBR. I love it. It was good. And I see the Ninja is already there. Ninja, guys, we're going to hit the radiator. That means light them up if you got them. Cigarettes, pipes, whatever you got. Bowls. 100% Jason Mewes. Lace up hockey. I had to clear out the pipe, so I had to like inhale real quick, and it shot all the weed into my mouth. I forget the other E. Snoochie Boochies beats a Natty Ice. Natural Ice. Natty Ice, I gotta say, Natty Ice might be the worst. It's not. I still drink a Natty Ice. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I wouldn't drink a Natty Ice, but I feel like Natty Ice might be the worst beer I've ever had. Like just off memory, and I've drank a lot of beer. I've drank a great amount of beer in my life. I think Natty Ice, like I said, I'd still drink it. I ain't gonna not drink it. If that's all that's available, I'm drinking Natty Ice. But I still think it's maybe one of the worst beers. Maybe. Money belts. Yes. My husband is being kidnapped by Crick terrorists. Wasn't not the one saying we should stop calling them Cricks and start calling them Corinne? No, you are right, Jason. I was confused with all the J names. No problem, Michael. I'm going back up. You are correct, Jason Muse. Oh, okay, Jason Muse. Snoochie Boochies. Natty Light is trash. Watch, I'm going to get sued by Natty. Not that they have. If they had money to sue me, they'd make better beer. That's what I have to say. That's my statement, and I'm sticking to it. If you could sue me, make better beer. I'm going to make a t-shirt. Okay, to the tunnels, to the tunnels. We're heading to the tunnels. Yeah, Crick is kind of like, that's what I thought. That's why I was like, that's why in my mind I was like, wasn't not the one trying to steer us away from the word? Jester is the one who said, oh, it was Jester, my bad. Indigor. Indigor the Great and Powerful Indigor is in the chat. What is up, my friend? I did not see you earlier either. Who else is in here I have not seen? I know Amy France is there. She's wonderful on every day of the week. I don't see anybody else. I think I got everybody, but I'm just going to keep drinking these and listening to Not. That's what I was wondering. The cart, okay. I was wondering how big is this tunnel that we're bringing a cart with horses and people so we could barely fit a cart. We're going to have to probably leave the cart. Like if we barely fit now, I drive trucks for a living. I do like construction stuff like that. I sometimes have to like ask for which way I could go because some of the trucks won't go under certain bridges and fit into tunnels and stuff like that. That's a thing that I have to like be aware of. So I wouldn't go deep into some tunnel. It's likely some of them get smaller as you go in. Like it could start at like 8 feet and then all of a sudden, or like 8 feet's pretty small, like 18 feet and then get down to like 10. I prefer a stout personally. Honestly, if I'm only drinking 2 or 3 beers, I'd like a thick stout or an IPA or something like that. If I'm pounding them or drinking for like an entire day, I'll usually go with a light beer or an alcoholic seltzer just because I know I gotta last a day. Like when we do live streams, I know we're here for like 3 or 4 hours and I can't pour a cold draft. I like stouts in drafts. Like I like a cold draft of stout beer. But I can't do that in my house on a live stream. But I totally feel you. Clever name I made. Previously, clever name I made. Vestiges. We're dealing with vestiges. Vestiges. Guys, we may almost be done. I just realized we got like 25 minutes. We're done in 25 minutes. RIP Cart, you lasted longer than expected. Yes, Surge 2200. Agreed. It's not a nice name. They prefer to be called the Corinne or just the Jrohasian. I like Jrohasian. That sounds like really crazy. Sounds like a majestic horse or something. Jrohasian. They should have given the cart to Luke. Yeah, right? Dark Wolf's got a good point. Who agrees with that? I think that is solid. We could have gave old Edith the cart, said, yo, here you go. That would have made sense. Unless they already had their own cart, but we didn't ask. We are leaving it. Gotta go early, guys. I just got home and my sister and brother are here. Bidet, Amy, you tell your sister and brother that there is only one Amy France. And that is she is the best of all of the siblings and everything else. And I'm take care, Amy. I might be a little drunk. But I love you all. And Amy France, enjoy your siblings. Two weeks. The cart lasted. Oh, I read that. Oh, the cart lasted more than most of the horses combined. I would agree with that too. Babs? Who's Babs? Never had a blueberry maple. Is it any good? 11 days? Think the cart and the ball eater are the longest lasting transportation. The ball eater technically is still around. I'm wondering how that's going to work. Is the ball eater 90 silver? That was I feel like anything that we spend at normal shops is totally irrelevant at this point. Even though it probably adds up. I feel like at bars and at inns and like that's the most significant yet. Even though 90 silver isn't too crazy. I feel like all that kind of stuff, even though it adds up, isn't that significant. I would just be like splurging everywhere we went. Like, get me the best everything. I want the best food, the best beer. I want the best cart guy and horse watcher. Something like that. Oh, what is that? A mole? What? Oh, the Star Wars music kicked in. If you guys didn't hear it, the Star Wars music. D&D is surprisingly disposable culture. It can add up, but usually won't break you unless you go a bit crazy with it. 7 days. 11 days is next week, I think. Can you make a honey badger bigger? Honey badger, yeah. All right. A beast the size of you or smaller. Wait, Matt's abridging it. Oh, we're about to hit level 8, leveling up. Well, get there when we get there. It's leveling up tonight. We're dealing with it shortly. Leveling up tonight. I love it. So what's she going to be? I want to know what Jessica's going to turn into. Big level up. The economy in D&D is wild. Laura Bailey is freaking out. She can't find her creatures. She can't find what beastie she could turn into. It said a beast. Am I wrong? It said like something like equivalent to the size or smaller of you. Not size. Challenge. Oh, which is a measurement of toughness. Gotcha. That's very different than what I was thinking. Thank you. Badger, mole. I don't want anyone else to voice that certain mode of transportation. What were we talking about? Elephant. Oh, shit. Something that burrows. Be an elk and kill all these soldiers. Well, he said a cuss word, but I don't want to be so vulgar. I love it. So we are What was it called that she was doing? What is it called that she's using to get to do this, to become a beast? I can't remember what it was called. She rolled pretty decent. Look at look at her dancing. Polymorph. Okay. Oh, okay. Not to be mistaken with true polymorph. There's true polymorph we talked about. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. A dire honey badger. Oh my god. She can actually create her own. I love it. A freaking amazing. 6 feet, 6 foot honey badger. That's got to be terrifying for people that don't know. Ford is. Whoa. Okay. I don't know. I've heard of honey badgers, but I'll be honest. I don't know what they do or what they look like unless they look like just regular badgers or something. I've heard of it. I don't know. I'm not very familiar with honey badgers. I know what a badger looks like. I remember in LSU there was a dude they called the honey badger, but it was I don't know what that was. I don't know why. Yeah, it's the Navish Ravan spell. I felt so bad for Titmouse. Mighty Nein uses polymorph so much. It's actually the same spell Scanlan uses to transform. Polymorph. They look like skunks. Big. That's what I figure. Because, like, I know what a badger looks like. And to me, a badger looks like a beefy skunk. What's the difference between a badger and a honey badger? Maybe it's, like, very similar. Oh, let's see what this is. Subterranean beasts, dire gophers, greater mole, sand alligator, land bat, and ground bees. What the hell is a ground bee? I don't want it. I hate insects. I don't want a ground bee. Tell that ground bee to go away. What they do what they want. I do what I want. I killed 10 baby seals. A very... How much? 100 or so feet? Damn. Damn, that's pretty impressive. I ain't gonna lie. Jester the honey badger just plowed through 100 feet of tunnel. All right, we're finding out if Jester gets a extra level when she levels to level 8. We said a lot of levels. Level, level, level. Level, level, level. Level, level, level. Level, level, level. Do it again. All right, here we go. Back into your dire honey badger form. Oh my god. Jester is just running through this. Take us to the Underdark. Ah. 10. She rolls a 10, guys. She rolls a 10. It's Liam Las Vegas, and it's also a short barrel 300 blackout rifle. They steal honey from bees, and they're very big and tough. They were also a meme after this nature documentary parody got big online. Okay. That's what I remember. I remember the meme. I remember when the meme with the honey badgers got very big. Oh shit, we're through the collapsed tunnel. We have gotten through the collapsed tunnel. Is Yeza there? If Yeza's there, I will die. Guys, we have about 10 minutes left, maybe 15 tops. Like the video. We're 10 likes away from jumping into episode 50. I love it. I love it. Rolls a 14. She has rolled. What a great movie. What was a great movie? I'm trying to see what was a great movie. Dark Vision. It drops off a cliff. What? Oh, shit. Where are we? So we are either... Yes, there's the underground tunnels. Or whatever. Water tunnels, rivers, underground water system. They all float down here. Oh my god. If we ran into the like sewer creature down here, that'd be amazing. She creates this like she's Winnie the Pooh in it. She is Winnie the Pooh in it through the hole. What was that? Was that in the Wonderful World of Winnie the Pooh? That was like the Adventures of, that might have been the Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. The old school, like 1970s, maybe 80s, early. It was either late 70s, early 80s. Winnie the Pooh, where he gets stuck in the hole, and the bees sting him in the ass. I seen it. I seen it a bunch of times. He gets stung in his ass, Winnie the Pooh. So we have. I was under the impression we were going deep into what might be like some sort of small prison deep in the tunnel or something. Like, I thought maybe they kidnapped the dude and then they had to hold him temporarily and they put him somewhere. But then weeks went by. It didn't make sense. So we are like going into some sort of water system. Potentially. All right. Subterranean cavern. All right, so it's not like a crazy cliff. All right, so there's underground river, underground tunnels. Surely they won't spend 2 hours and several spells throwing themselves against rubble. Yes, I would agree. Jeff Lundy, I don't think I ever said hi to you. You might have just came in late. If not, I am a bastard. Jeff Lundy, cheers, my friend. I'm trying to kill all these beverages before this ends, and we're almost there. All right, I killed most of those. Stalactites, I remember those. There was like I live in Jersey, and in Pennsylvania there are so many of those like caverns you could walk through and stuff with stalactites and stalagmites and all that stuff. That's what I'm picturing. Something, secret tunnel. Everyone's secret tunneling. Yeah, he is. The DJB is our favorite little lizard guy in the next episode. Hey, oh, I thought you were saying the DJB is our favorite little lizard guy in the next episode. I was like, what? Guys, if you're jumping in, we're 9 likes away. If we get 9 more likes, we will jump in to episode 50 and see what's up. We're almost there. Undue panic. Doing a deception check. Next episode is 11 days, 7 days. Is it first half? I'm so happy my favorite PC. The door was harder to defeat than the pirates CAD smashed. I appreciate everything you do. I feel like that is the normal response we get by people. I just got here. Have I missed much, John Forsyth? What is up, my friend? You have missed everything. I think we have like 7 minutes left, maybe less. But we are 8 likes away from 50. I say we just keep running with this tunnel. Let's just keep going with the tunnel. We'll get somewhere. I mean, I'm already impressed with where we already got. A lot of talk about names that start with J. Yes, that is correct. Clever name I made. Oh, J, sorry. Important D&D lore stuff. So in D&D, there is a truly expansive underground system in society known as the Underdark that goes a little through the whole world. All through the whole world. It's deep underground. Gotcha. Shane Barron with a smoke. I'm going to join Shane Barron for a smoke. Guys, smoke him if you got him. 7 away. I'm going to announce every time we're close. 7 likes away from jumping in. And we're still going to talk after this, so it still counts. I forgot to grind some, so I have just enough for one more smoke. All right, doesn't appear to be trapped. 6 likes away, guys. 6 likes away. Can we do it? Can we hit 52 weeks in a row? I don't think we ever have done it. Pass without a trace. Passing without a trace. I'm packing one, guys. We're going to smoke. Smoke him if you got him. I'm just trying to grind get as much out of this as I can. I forgot to actually grind stuff, so I'm just dissecting my shit. 3 away, guys. We're 3 likes away. I feel like we're going to hit it now. I honestly wasn't sure, but I feel like we're going to hit it now. 3 likes away from jumping right into episode 50 live. Tal'dorei. Let's smoke, and we'll see what happens while we finish it off. Up, we lost a like. We lost a like. Gordranas. Ready, guys? We're going to hit the radiators. 3 likes away. Matt's saying good night right now. I feel like he is. Newly discovered tunnel system. I knew he was doing it. I knew it. I saw Matt Mercer. I saw it in his eyes. But we're going to talk. We're going to talk. I feel like we'll hit it. Guys, radiators. Radiators, let's do. So we're going to Drojas. On our way to Rojas. What is the next episode called? I don't know. I don't know, but we might find out. We are one like away. What is Michael, please? I do have 4 Google accounts. Hey, a like's a like. Doesn't, it is what it is. Did we hit 50? Everyone's saying 50, 50, 50. I haven't seen 50 yet. I still see 49. It might have hit 50. Mine, everywhere I see, up there it goes. It just hit 50. I was going to say, I'm like, everyone's saying 50, 50, 50. I don't see 50. I see 50. So, oh, there's 51. I see 51 now. All right, we have hit 50. I love that everyone like hyped it up at the end. I honestly was thinking we weren't going to do it. And I'm like, holy crap, we hit like 30 in the first 10 minutes. So I just assumed 50 was going to be a breeze. Now we're all going high. Guys, those that are coming in right now. We just finished episode 49. We're going to jump right into episode 50 after they're rolling for levels right now. They're rolling for levels right now. Or not level, they just hit level 8. They're rolling so they could see what they get. 666, Matt's shouting devilish numbers. But yeah, guys, if you want to stick around, we're going to do the first 30 minutes of episode 50. Should I start from celebration, guys? First off, let's have a celebration. Let's dance the Holly Golly. You could still continue to slap likes. If we hit 100, we'll watch till the break. You know the deal. But I don't know if that's going to happen. All I know is it's amazing we all came together and did this as a group. Caduceus is doubling the range of his spell distance. What was his spell distance to begin with? So Caduceus is going to double. I'm assuming I should continue to watch this. I feel like this is significant. I binged Campaign 2 during the pandemic break of 2020, so I knew from the episode title where they were going. But I bet the live audience was quite surprised by the tunnel. I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought, if anything, there was going to be some sort of pocket where they were keeping something for whatever reasons. I was thinking maybe when they were fleeing, there was only so much they could take or bring with them in haste. So maybe they dipped it into like a crevice and we were going to find, I thought it was going to be like a room or like a thing, but like a bubble where we could like find out what kind of items and shit they had. But what's that dance from Fern Gully? What's that dance from Fern Gully? Oh, Fern Gully. I'm saying the Holly Gully. I don't remember what it's from. I'll dance the Holly Gully. What movie was that from? Somebody's got to know. There was a movie where the guy's like, if this happens, I'll dance the Holly Gully. And I can't remember what it is. Free vending machine in the lobby. All right, guys, so we're going to kill all the seltzers. I already killed this and 3 water bottles. I'm going to put this one in here. I'm going to start pouring stuff in stuff. I'm going to pour this one in this. I have all these glasses now. So, all right, we're almost down to 2. These are filled with seltzers. Is it Thursday yet, Matt? Is it? Matt's out. Matt's out. We got the table. Look at the table. Look at the table. It's a beautiful table. Ready? Look at the table. It's gorgeous. So, should I start from, where should I start? You guys pick. I'll start from wherever you guys want, and we'll do a 30 minutes. That's the deal. We're going to jump in to episode 50. The Endless Burrows. So you guys let me know where I should start. We'll set the clock. And we're doing 30 minutes because we broke 50 likes. Thought it was Fern Gully. That's why I asked. Honestly, no, I mean, it made perfect sense. Fern Gully, I've seen like a couple times. I'm not just like super familiar with it. All right, so everybody is 12:55, 12:55. All right, everyone is in the same exactly. That table was in Vox episode 4. Was it? I love it if it was. All right, 12:55. Let me back up a little because I have to pull out my keyboard. 12:55. Oh, wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's 12. Jay, what are you doing? 0. I'm doing 12 hours. It's 12 minutes, 55 seconds. Boop, boop. All right, set the time. Oh, I got to stop it, I guess. Set the time. All right, we're good. Let me get it to that. 12:55. All right, we're at 12:55. Let me get the clock up and there. I guess I'll put it over here this time. So let me pull this down. Oh, no, not that. Boop. I'll do it like that. And then we'll pull this down. Is there anything I should know? Or should we just jump right in? You guys let me know. Should we talk a bit? Or should we just jump right in? I'm going to take a drink. What did you time them out? Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, someone was timed out. What happened? There are imposters among us. Everyone watch your back. What is going on? 12:55. Not the dude JB has... Did someone come in called Not the Dude? Not the dude JB was timed out. Oh my God. Where did this happen? Not, yeah, up top here. Not the dude JB. That's hilarious. What are that's Jay, final thought on episode 49. I can't believe that somebody came in called Not the Dude. Final thoughts, episode 9. All right. So, like I said, I thought at best we would get some sort of room or something like that. We are now into the tunnels. There's underground tunnel system. Somebody said something to I think it was the dude was saying that is something in D&D. So there is an underground tunnel system, like a water tunnel system. What the fuck is this shit? Oh, it was over there. Oh, I want to reread the dude's comment. Important D&D lore. So in D&D, there is actually expansive underground system and society known as the Underdark. That goes all through the whole world. It's deep underground. Okay. So that's where I'm assuming we're going to get into, which would be amazingly awesome. They already have the intro. Isn't this the episode that they introduced the animated intro? Yeah, we already did that. Emily Mary, I think we did that a couple episodes ago. Thoughts on the game of names. But yeah, so I think we're going to tap into some things I didn't think we would. Some underground world. I didn't know that was a thing. So in my mind, I was just thinking, what's best case scenario? I like the dude said it during the watch that why would they have just left Yeza? Because I was saying, like, wouldn't it be crazy if Yeza was like right through there and Caduceus sensed him? But it wouldn't make sense. Why would they do that? Why would they jack this guy from his house, burn his house down, and then throw him in a crevice? It just, unless there was like not enough people to take the stuff. But I still don't know why they leave Yeza behind. It's totally irrelevant because we have this underground system of stuff. The episode itself was great. We had some conversation at the beginning with what went on with Caleb and Not and all that. I feel like Not is acting way more real, like not real is a harsh way to say it, I guess. Like more mature. Not is always like super chaotic, like but Not is sober still, right? Am I to assume, right? I don't think Not has drank, and Not is acting very like adult and civil and normal, and it's weird, but I get it because that is the thing. As far as I remember, Caduceus said, like, until further notice, you're sober. So I don't think that, like, Not's been drinking. It's just like Manhattan, entire civilization, just underground. It took Drizzt days to make it out. Does that say Drizzt? Small correction, it's miles deep into the ground. We won't be going there. I just wanted to let you know that it's not strings that there are all these tunnels. Okay, got you. It's strange that there are all these tunnels. Gotcha. Oh, wait, never mind. They did that a few episodes ago. Really showed up at the end of the Game of Names. Not the dude. I freaking love that a guy. I mean, the dude, Lisa Pocky, whoever was on that, awesome. I just thought that was kind of hilarious. I was like so confused. I'm like, what is happening? Why did the dude just block himself? And I got confused. I didn't see the knot. Like it just like blended in my mind. I didn't see it. So let's just jump in. We got 30 minutes. Let's see how far we get. If it's not like a great place to stop, we'll go a little further. I'm not a stickler about it. I honestly kind of want to see more. So, we guys ready? You guys ready? Everybody, should we just thumbs it up and let's get in? If we hit 100 likes, we'll go to the break, but I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, nothing against everybody. I just feel like we've tapped out our likes for the day. I think people are doing other things. It's a Friday night and the moon is right. It's really deep and really expansive, like Journey to the Center of the Earth, but like taking up a third to a half of the planet. The first Camp and Win arc is set in the Underdark, I think. Yes, maybe, question mark. Yeah, it is, John. The dude JB confirms. Under Craghammer. All right, everyone's thumbs it up. Ninja Master still with the pizza. All right, guys, here we go. Three. Oh, up. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. First off. We're in to the underground. Let me raise this a little. Rotating knives. Oh, I didn't put the thing on. If I made any mistakes, everyone let me know. I'm sorry, couldn't help myself. Like yo mama, I used all my accounts. Hey, a like's a like. I mean, the funny thing is, even if Michael did, the funny thing is, I think you said you had 5 accounts. We're at 55 likes. So, I appreciate it, but I guess we got there. Like in our hearts, we know we still got there, Michael. We know we did it. But I thank you for your assistance. I'm trying to, I gotta like remember we're on a new episode now. I'm like, oh shit, Laura Bailey looks totally different. What's on Knott's flask? I gotta see the flask. All right. 10 feet wide, cylindrical tunnel. We could have 2 people side by side. I put on my goggles for sure. All right. Night vision. Yeah, we need to start like preparing for craziness. Who knows? This is probably like an intricate tunnel system that is used by these dudes. We might run right into some crazy people. Can octopuses see in the dark? The Endless Burrows. I just had to reread it. I know I already read it once. I just remembered burrows. I was like, I know the episode said burrows. I can't remember what burrows. This is the end of this, but it's going to be in a giant glass. So we have killed this, and both of these. So these are all the destroyed drinks, but they're in my glass in front of me now. Like one of them. And a couple waters. I had these were originally filled with water. These glasses were originally filled with water. So now that is the rest of the liquid. So I've had probably like 100 ounces at least of liquid. Are you perceptive, guys? Travis is wearing a Jedi Order shirt. Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Everyone else, what's on Sam Riegel's shirt? I can't really see Sam's. Sorry, Matt. Can octopuses see in the dark? Octopuses? Yeah, I mean, can they? I would assume they could. I would assume any sea creature could see in the dark, at least somewhat well, because they're gonna have to deal with that quite often. Look at Travis. I see that Not the Dude is back. Not the Dude JB is back. Okie dokie. Previously, yes. Octopi can, lol. Previously, or is it octopuses? Pussies. Octopussies. That's literally what I was thinking when I said octopuses. All right. So the burrowed tunnel, the name of the episode, we are in it, and it's connecting to all these places. Yeah. Should we maybe? I think we should have gave old Edith the dodecahedron. It's octopuses because octopus isn't from the Latin or something. I'll take your word for it. Clever name I made previous Leon. Has anybody seen Rick and Morty? There's a character called Previous Leon. I love it. It's amazing. Maybe we should have gave it to Yusa. Like just to like hang out with and hold. Not at all. They were fighting an entire army of soldiers. Yasha. We get some Yasha from Matt Mercer. That's the input. That's Yasha's input. I love it. I love it. I'm a few seasons behind on Rick and Morty. Last I remember is a train. They tap into that train in the last season, Colvin. It's a big part of the end. The I can't remember what they call it. Time with the Story Lord, I think it was. Yeah, let's push forward. Let's move on. Move on. Haven't seen the last couple seasons. The Dragon episode sucked. Yeah, honestly, I will say the last season was like okay at best. And now with all the scandal shit going on with Justin Roland, I don't know what. I mean, they're gonna continue. They're signed on for 10 seasons, but it's gonna get different. He does the voices for everybody. I really like it. There we go. More stalactites and stalagmites. And I like how Matt specified it. Look at Matt. Oh, yes. Matt is firing back. Matt is like, because I'm thinking we're still in the same episode. Last episode, he said stalactites, stalagmites, and he was like, yes, I know. You're not the only one who could play games. Michael sucks donkey balls. Is not the dude, is somebody not legitimately distinct. What is going on? Michael sucks donkey balls. All right, we got the tracks of the Corinne Warriors. $10 feet wide worm, which is why the tunnel is 10 feet wide. Yeah, I don't know about fighting the worm creature. Yeah. And I would think I mean, I don't know if the worm creature would fight back. Would the worm creature fight back? Whoever could that be? This chat is out of control. Jeff Lundy, right? They had similar designs with Joe Mango. Joe Manganiello. I think that's what it is. Honey badgers. Oh. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we could turn. I totally forgot. We could use that to turn things into smaller things. Ah, I like where he's going. Chuck Managini. McGuigan at LOL. Oh, we're talking different names. What? Previously, I locked it up. Needed new knowledge. I'm trying to read the comments. Goats are weird. Like a dire. I love that she's a dire honey badger. Yes, profit. What is that from? Profit. Oh my god. What is that from? That's from a movie, and I can't think of what it is. I'm 50. Oh my god, that's Molly Shannon. On the flask. That is Molly Shannon. That's the SNL skit where she's like, I'm 50. And she kicks and she's like a dance instructor. I know that. What does it say? The truth is out. Oh, he just covered up the old truth is out there. After all that, we got nothing. Underwear Gnomes. South Park Underwear Gnomes episode. Amazing. Underwear Gnomes. Miles. We're going on Miles. Which reminds me, is Vox the second or highest or second or high TT RPG adaptation that Amazon produced? Second or highest? I don't I don't know. Someone in the chat might know. It's probably up there. I don't know anything else I could think of that Amazon Prime did that would be bigger animated wise as far as originals. Step 1, collect the underpants. Step 2, oh, that's what people are saying. The underpants gnomes. Gotcha. Yes, profit. Yes. And then they're like, but what about the rest? Well, we haven't got there. It's just this and profit. Gotcha. Thank you. Step 1, collect underpants. Step 2, question mark. Step 3, profit. The Expanse is also a TTRPG adaptation. I didn't get all the hype for Invincible. I never saw Invincible yet. I heard very good things about Invincible. Starting to get a little tired. I've got this left, guys. I'm working on them. I'm trying to kill 800 ounces of beverages. I think I could kill this one before 30 minutes is up. Technically, Adventure Time is TTRPG adjacent, but that's not Prime. Yeah. Also, is Legend of Vox Machina a few episodes back? Profit? You fucking feet. Dragon Prince, I hear, is also inspired. I feel like I heard Dragon Prince. Is that Amazon? I thought that was Netflix. Dragon Prince. I think I'm thinking of something else. Invincible is really, really great, especially the comics. I remember before Invincible was even a thought as a show, my friend was like, dude, if you're ever going to read anything, you got to read this shit. And he was talking about that like 5 years ago, maybe longer. And then all of a sudden I was like, dude, did you hear? They're making a show. And then I never watched it. I just saw the show, but I don't do anything, but it didn't do anything for me. I don't really like superheroes, so I get you. I like to see adaptations because I grew up with the comic books, so I like to see how they actually like do it compared. Because like 80s, 90s, I lived. My brother was a massive comic book fan. I was probably because of him, but we had so many things that we would just sit and bullshit and read each other. Like it was like you get in your own little world. So I like to see like how the movies do it compared to the storylines that I read as a child. But I totally get not being into that world if you don't have some sort of connection. 30 by 20 feet. You're not supposed to like them. Expanse is Amazon. Dragon Prince is Netflix. That's what I thought. Dragon Prince is Netflix. Oh, I love the Tick of all the Tick. The new, are you talking the animated or the new Tick? I think the new Tick was Amazon with a live action. I never saw it. People said it was great. I never saw it. It was with that dude that was in Lemony Snicket. I can't remember his name. The actor. We're in a beautiful disco right now, guys. Not even the Tick. The Boys is dope. Yeah, that's true. I haven't seen the newest season of The Boys. What is it, season 3? Whatever the newest season was, I didn't see it. I'm caught up on the rest. Same with the, I forgot what else I was going to say. Listen to the quiet. No sounds, no vibrations. New Tick is half of Darth Maul. Did you watch the full first season? Clever. Is that a show? Clever? I never heard of it. I'm curious. What is this Clever? I recently just marathon Tulsa King. There's some shows that I'm like, I know I'm never going to react to and I'm interested in. I'm a big fan of Sylvester Stallone because of Rocky, massive Rocky fan. So I marathoned over the last 2 days. I did like the first 4 episodes and the last five. It was a good show. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't like the greatest thing I ever saw. I wouldn't be like, oh my God, you gotta. It's a very good show. Life Before Death, Journey Before Destination Surge, Tick 2001 was with Patrick Warburton. Yes, that's the one I mean. Patrick Warburton. 2011? It can't be 2001, is it? Was that 2001? I can't. It must be 2011. When did you stop watching? Like on episode 1? Journey of the Boys. I'm all caught up. I still need to watch latest season of Jack Ryan. Haven't seen Jack Ryan. I heard that's really good too. Jack Ryan and Reacher, Jack Reacher, the show Jack Reacher, I think it is. That I heard is amazing too. Isn't Jack Reacher also on Amazon? Natural Crystals. Good enough for atmosphere, not good enough for you to get rich quick. Yoink. A little bit of a shell. Stone shaped to cover it up, so we're gonna hide it like we're rocks. We're covered. Talking a clever name I made. Oh, clever. My God, I'm an idiot. I was like, what is this show? Clever. I need to know more about it. Jay, have you seen Wrist Cutters? Somebody, that's a movie, right? Is Wrist Cutters a movie? Somebody recently told me about it, and I'm pretty sure I have it on my list of things to watch. But I feel like it's a movie and not a show. I could be wrong. I can't remember what it's. I mean, I remember it's related to something to do with like suicide, obviously, but I can't remember. It's like a comedic angle on it. As crazy as that sounds, I can't remember exactly. It's a great movie. 2016 slash 2019 on Prime had Peter Sarah Finowitz. Finowitz. I think I said it right. Yeah, I have Wrist Cutters. I can't remember what the reason, but I have Wrist Cutters on my list. Is it similar to something else that came out recently? Because I feel like when someone recommends something to me, it's like, oh, you like that? Check this out. I can't remember why though. Evening's rest. We're taking an evening's rest with our characters. I'm paying attention, guys. We're just having a good old chat and talking along, but we're paying attention. All right, here we go. Jester is talking to you, Seb. I didn't count the words. I feel like she's already halfway through. Sam's counting, but I feel like she's already halfway through. That's. Oh my God. It worked out perfect. It literally worked out perfect for her. Please respond to this message. I love it. I love it. It's one of my favorite movies, but also Taliesin mentioned it in Talks Machina. Oh, that's what it was. You got it. Luther Pendragon nailed it. That is why I heard of it. After he mentioned it, I went and threw it on a list, and I have it. I have it in my room. I haven't watched it yet, but I possess it. I think he's cool with it. He sounds, yeah, it sounds totally fine. Probably want to stop the video when they roll initiative. All right. That makes, I'll do it then. Is that soon? The dude. Because I was going to stop at 42, but if it's soon, we'll do that. Wherever the best spot is, because we want to have time for part 1 and 2 and the Patreon hour. The thread will wake us. Probably want to stop the video. Oh, I already read that. Message. No matter what, you always have reception. Message. Always makes me think of what is it? Oh my God, I can't remember. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. One of my favorite movies ever. Just for the sake of me remembering being a child of comedy love. Message. Ninja, you still working? How's Ninja doing, guys? Did Ninja say anything? Did he win the lottery? Is he buying us all a yacht? We're going to sail around and watch D&D? Who's seen... I've talked to this before. SLC Punk. I've never seen it, and I love Matthew Lillard, and it was like right in that era where like I like should have seen it. I don't know how I ever missed it. People talk about it all the time. I've never seen it. I love Hackers with Matthew Lillard. Everything with Matthew Lillard, I think I love. And Hackers, I feel like is right around that time where SLC Punk came out, and I've never seen it. I should totally check it out. I should react to it. There's like a lot of movies that kind of slip through the cracks. I should react to it. SLC Punk is awesome. Only posers die, man. Who else is in that movie? I know Matthew Lillard. I feel like I know there's other people that I know. And it was like, what? Late 80s? Late 90s? I feel like late 90s. Guys, we're going to hit one more. I think I got enough for one more. So, Radiators gather around. Matt Lillard is a fantastic actor and all-around great dude. I loved him in 13 Ghosts. He's great in She's All That. The Scream. I even liked him in Without a Paddle. Without a Paddle is like a guilty pleasure kind of movie. I think I just love all the actors in it. Seth Green and him and the dude that, what's his name? That's married to Sarah Marshall. He's in that. I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. Hitting the Radiators. "13 Ghosts" always gets a lot of hate. Jason Segel, love him. Jason Segel. 13 Ghosts, I feel like gets either hate or not enough love. I think 13 Ghosts is a great movie. I love it. Monk is in it. Monk's the father. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Dak Shepard. That is it. Shane Barron, thank you. If someone else said it, I don't think anyone else did. I think you got it. Shane Barron. Dak Shepard. I remember way back, he started on Punk'd with Ashton Kutcher. I remember seeing him there, and then all of a sudden he started being in movies, and people are like, yo, he's married to Sarah Marshall, even though that's not her real name. And I'm like, what? She is gorgeous. How did he do that? There is a chamber ahead of us. I'm killing this one, guys. We're killing this one. That's it. That one's done. We have one glass left. And then we have killed at least 120 ounces of liquid while watching all these videos. Kristen Bell's husband, yes. So this is opening up. We're casting without a trace. Approaching it stealthily. Roll stealth check. You said initiation or initiative, right? I think the dude said don't. I think the dude said stop when we roll initiative. So we're rolling stealth. 30, 21, 31. Oh my God, we are all high as a... Oh my God. I think the lowest stealth was like 21. 22. Plus 10. Everyone is rolling high. Look at this. Chamber. That is maybe the greatest group roll I've ever seen on the show. Everyone was high. Warlock, subscribe to the channel. If Warlock's in the chat, thank you, my friend. Say what's up and I'll chug my drink for you. What elements are gathering to create the interior of the chamber? Jester cast pass without a trace adds plus 10 to your... Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. Thank you, the dude. I was going to say, I'm like, what is happening? When she said add 10 to Yasha, I'm like, add 10 to Yasha. And then I like was thinking about it. You're right. Thank you for the clarification. Warlock with a gun sounds like a bad idea. Yo, jeez. Warlock with a gun is literally Percy Derulo at level 1. Kristen Bell is married to Dak Shepard. Correct. Yes, Kristen Bell is married to Dak Shepard. And for a while, I think they have at least 2 kids, right? They have at least one. But I think they have 2 kids. And they're in a movie. What was the movie they were in together? They were in a movie together where he was like on the run. It was like a decent comedy movie. He was like on the run. He was sort of like an ex-con. I'm pretty sure she was in it with him. I could be wrong. Oh, giving it the runaround. I got it. 2 kids, yeah. Chips, that Toro video was. Make a survival check. Hit and run. Yes, hit and run. Michael got it. Hit and run. They married in 2013, so they've been married for 10 years. Yeah, hit and run. Anybody that's seen it, I thought it was a decent movie. I thought it was like one of those like B-list comedies. I thought it was a good time. I enjoyed myself. It wasn't like in my top 1,000 comedies because I've probably seen 50,000 movies. But it was like, I wouldn't say it was a bad movie. I think Dak Shepard, I don't know, something about him, it works for me. He's a goofball, and it's sort of like unrealistic, but he's in those type of movies that it works. We're listening to Matt Mercer on here. Or the Sloth video, or the Reaper chocolate video. What is all these videos? Toto video, I meant. What are all these videos about? Kristen Bell, blah, blah, blah. The Ash Keeper Peaks. Warlock with a gun. What is it? What am I reading? Holes in the wall. Yeah, shit's about to get bad, I think. It helps that he seems to be a genuinely nice guy. Yeah, he does. I think I agree. Dak Shepard definitely seems like a nice dude. Looks like an egg on the top. Jester's over here talking, paint a dick on it. She's going to probably do it now. Look them up on YouTube. They're great. I'm going to have to check this out. A Temple to the Traveler. A Praisey. Dude, how much longer is it coming up soon? Because I have to pee like a son of a bitch. And I just want to make sure we don't have like another 5 years. I mean, I feel like any second we're about to get intact. I mean, intact. Did I say intact? It like the way it's setting up, but then like Jester gets sidetracked. I'm thinking like I figured it was going to be somewhat soon because we obviously are in the middle of something that's about to come at us. We can stop whatever. No, you're good, dude. You're good. In my head, I was just thinking, I'm like, like I'm down to keep watching. I was like, maybe I'll take a bathroom break. The little squat one. The Travelers, the tits. All right. I figured that's what was going to be the thing. Jester is honestly an ideal acolyte, committed, and I can't read. My eyes are so bad. Wait. The tendrils. Should I watch Initiative? Let's stop there, I guess. I guess we'll stop there. We'll continue for part. I was going to say, should I watch Initiative rolled? But honestly, the only reason I asked the dude is because I was like literally like, all right, I actually have to pee pretty freaking bad now. And if we got like another 5 or 10 minutes, I'd rather just like take a break and go pee. But if we only had like a minute left, it's funny how I was like literally minutes away from it. But tentacles flying at us. We have some sort of beastie. I figured so much. We're deep in these tunnels now, miles deep in these tunnels. I'm not going to watch the Initiative because I want to do that in part one. I don't know. Where's the break in this one? I guess I would not. Well, is it there? Did I just see it? All right. We could still do a solid. I mean, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Because the Patreon hour will have like still like 10 or 15 minutes left of the show. Either way, Funk Show Brother. Check it out now. A Funk Show Brother. That's what I think of when I see that. Right about now. Funk Show Brother. Everyone is doing the same thing. On that note, though, guys, I usually talk more, but I'm going to drink this drink in full while I say goodbye to all you guys. Anything you think I should know, write in the comments. I'm going to read it as I go back, but I'm going to do reverse of what I normally do because I have to pee really bad. I'm going to say goodnight to all of you. And then if anything's there that I need to know, I'll come back. Only because when I open that door, the cats are going to flock to me and I have to feed them. And it'll be like 10 minutes of cat screaming if I don't just say goodnight now. So, the Do JB, my moderator, Lisa Pocky. Clever name I made previously, Daniel O'Day. Colvin. I was going to say a different name. Colvin. Michael. Going through the chat. Luther Pendragon. Daniel O'Day. Ninja Master. Shane Barron. Ninja, are you still working? The Dude, JB, if I didn't say it 500 times, and Lisa Pocky, my moderators. You guys know them. Amazing people helping with the chat. There was like not the Dude, JB in here. There was some Michael with donkey bowls kind of name. I don't know what the hell that was. Indigor, McGuigan. We had Emily Mary, Emily, Amy France. There it is. Not the Dude, JB. John Forsyth, Surge 2200. Morphing. I think I got most people that are still here or were still here when I started. Vero G, Dosgrove, and Indigo. Got a lot of fun episodes coming up soon. Guys, I'm going to sign off only because, well, here, I said I'd drink this. So, anybody I missed? Kate Shorts. Oh my God, Kate Shorts, I missed you. Beep, beep, you all. I can't believe I missed Kate Shorts. I'm so upset at myself. And not the Dude, JB says goodnight. I mean, I've got to acknowledge it. Is it Friday yet? I don't know, Colvin. Is it Friday yet?